Betts will lead off. Gavin Lux moves back to Taylor. A.J. Pollock, Zach McKinstry bats 8th. Went to the University of South Alabama in Mobile. Did not have a hit last night. Went into the gap in right center field. Picked up by Ketel Marte and into second base with his 19th double of the season. Lost his last 3 starts. And Lux goes down on strikes. 1 away. Ground ball left side to Ahmed. Betts can't advance. 2 down. And Will gets it in the air. Right field and deep. It is carrying to the wall. It is gone! A 2-run home run. And the Dodgers jump out in front 2-0. 25 for Will, and got a chance, and it's gone! Or off the top of the wall. Ground to Ahmed. Gonna sling it on to first again. And Walker Buehler. 1-2. And a bouncer at first base side, and right there is Chris Taylor. That's to Beatty. 2 down in the first. And looking, there goes Escobar. Strikeout number 1 for Buehler.
He's 3-0 with a 1-5.
Hits it to right, and Pavin Smith makes the catch. To left center and a base hit. Buehler puts it down nicely. Payoff to Mookie. He walked it. Going the other way is Lux. That's down for a hit. McKinstry rumbling home. He will score. 3-0 Dodgers. Kind of left him dangling there. Ground ball to deep short. Throw to second, and they retire Lux on the 4 side. Still a lot of Dodger fans in the Phoenix area. Got him. Strikeout number 2. Kelly's hit. And that did not.
It reminds you of Corey Seager.
Up high. Lost the handle on that one, and he's walked him. So 2 free passes. And he grounds one right to Taylor. Lux 1. That's 2. Field, and Will Smith is 2 for 2. Go to Matt. He bounces it to the right side. Good play by Walker. And that's ball 4. Long run, and he will get there.
Ask me how to get it on this plate. It's alignment. His alignment is off.
0-2 to Ahmed. Got him on 3 pitches. Strikeout number 3.
Start swinging.
See ya. Payoff pitch. Field. Pollock. 3 up through the first third of the game. And he's out on strikes. On the ground, backhanded in the hole by Ahmed. Long throw to get him. Ketel Marte calling. Payoff. And he's walked him.
Except right there. This ball.
Oh, got him.
That was outstanding right there.
There's a strikeout, and did he get him? No.
But the base was stolen off of Walker Buehler.
2-2 on the ground right side, knocked down by Beatty. And Buehler to the bag in time to reach base safely. And Walker handles the bounce, tosses to Peacock for the out, 1 gone. This ball heading back, and it's bouncing off the track and over the wall and into the pool for a splashdown double.
And hammering.
Low left, Peralta. That's the second out, did it. On the ground left side, Escobar sneers it.
Lefty.
Bouncer to deep first. And Beatty throws a strike to Buehler for the curveball. Got him, strike 3.
In.
And there is McKinstry to grab it for the El Capitan High School in Lakeside. And AJ hits one right to Escobar. 1 out. And he's walked McKinstry. He puts that one in fair territory, and he'll just get tagged out, but the sacrifice is second of the game. Puts it in the dirt. He's walked him, and the bases are full of Dodgers. And it's into right center field. It's going to clear the bases. It gets past Smith. And right behind him is Lux. It's a bases clearing double.
The rest of the night. We'll not be able to use them tomorrow.
4th walk of the inning. Beatty out on strike. Slider got him tonight. And this one in play, and Beatty will handle it. 3 unassisted, 1 down. 1-2. Got him looking. Payoff pitch. Oh, grounder left side. That'll be charged by Lux. Throws, and it's in time to get it. Not just signed today. Free agent to right in the 7th, right at Smith. Where are the car keys? There's a chopper down to third. He's hustling to first. Escobar with a bare hand play too late. The Dodgers have been able to get some things done. Throw to third is wide, and everybody's safe. And this ball is lifted in the air. The left back is Peralta, and he will make the grab. Scoring on the play is. He chased it, and he's down on strikes, and the Dodgers leave too, but they get one. He is in the driver's seat, has been since pitch number 1.
To pitch.
Got him. And there is strikeout number 10. And a ground ball to first. Andy Burns will take it himself. It's 12 in a row. Means 9-inning no-hitter. Base hit for Turner. For Ketel Marte. 1-2. Side corner got him, and Burns goes.
Speaks to them.
And Taylor hits a high fly ball, left field, gone. A home run. Chris Taylor makes it 9-0. A 2-run shot, 10th home run. And the breaking ball hit on the ground to shortstop Nick Ahmed. Slings it on to first. The pitch hit, and there goes the no-hitter. David Peralta breaks up Walker. Horde of Dodger fans appreciating Buehler's
no-hit bids and also letting them go for it.
There goes Smith on strike. Sutton threw 5 of last. Lux. Second hit of the game. After 108 pitches to a standing ovation on the road. To a rousing round of applause.
And hits it deep to left center. That's slicing away from Mookie Betts. And it's off the wall. Castro flying around third. It's a 2-run double for Ketel Marte.
With the arm right now and the stuff that can do it.
He's out. So Rojas out on strikes. Mitch gets it.
Combination. Castro punches it into right field. They're going to send Peralta. Here's the throw. He's in there.
With 11 hits overall. There's a bounding ball to the right side. And play Zach McKinstry to get things going in the 9th inning. Dodgers is 2-2 to McKinstry. And over there, the speedy Locastro. And he chases one up high and strikes out. And a ground ball to Ahmed. And we'll go to the bottom of this one up tonight. 9th appearance for him. 1-3, 4-5. And Clevenger has walked the first man he's faced. 0-2 to vote. Oh, he got him looking. Clevenger's 1-1. Mookie Betts out number 2. That's the ball game. It's a Dodger W in Phoenix. 9-3.
Well, tonight was a very different ball game compared to last night. How important was it to put runs on the board early tonight?
Yeah, that was huge. We got off to a good start. Got ahead 3-0 the first couple innings. That really set the stage for Walker, who was just dominant tonight. And yeah, it's a good win.
Now, you had a home run, a single, a double. What allowed you to have the performance that you had at the plate offensively?
I was just sticking to my approach, trying to get the ball up and get in the air. Yeah, a few knocks out of it, and it's a good night.
A triple away from the cycle. Did that cross your mind at any point? And when you started to go up to the plate, was that then a goal for you to get the triple?
It crossed my mind, but no, it wasn't really a goal of mine. I was, the last couple of bats trying to, just get something up and drive it and, just kind of stick with what I was doing the whole night.
And Walker Buehler was fantastic. What was so special to you about his performance this evening?
Yeah, he had his whole mix going. His heater was really good tonight. His curveball was going. His cutter was really good to the lefties. And his slider to the righties. And yeah, he just attacked, got ahead, and was putting guys away.
Now, you guys are on the road, but from what it looks like here, even though I'm at Dodger Stadium, it looks like you guys could be here tonight. How special was it to see that sea of blue and all of those fans supporting you guys in Arizona?
Yeah, it was awesome. It felt like a home game today with all our fans here. And then when Walker got taken out of the game, it got loud, and that was definitely, for him and for for the Dodgers.
Thanks so much, Will. Congrats on the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, until the 8th. Obviously, I don't want to give up, 2 hits, but felt pretty good with what I was doing and commanding the curveball pretty well. So curveball and cutter, I guess. But yeah, it was a good one.
And then when you left the mound, you had a standing ovation at a road game. Can you just describe to me what it was like to hear that and the emotions that you were feeling?
Yeah, there's a lot of pride in our fan base and how they support us and follow us and travel, and it feels a lot like a home game here a lot of times, and they were definitely loud, and it was a cool moment for me.
Thank you, Walker.
Next question's from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Yeah, Walker, that no-hitter in Mexico came in your 3rd big league start. How would you compare yourself now to then?
Similar but really different, and a lot older, and I can't quite throw as hard anymore, but no, it's an interesting feeling going through something like that, but doesn't really matter if you don't close it out. So just a good start and a good win for us.
How aware were you that you hadn't give up a hit for a while?
I'm fully aware, probably.
How early did you start thinking?
I think for me, if I get through 3 or 4 innings, I think it creeps in the back and you try and not think about it at all, and then you get 5 or 6. I think that's when it kind of clicks in, and got through the 7th and felt good. Still felt like I had some gas left in the tank, but 2 good pieces of hitting, and we're out of there.
And the strikeouts, was there any particular adjustment that really got that going tonight?
No, I mean, as you and I talked about, I got a lot of 2-strike breaking balls down below where I want, and some good fastballs up. So those are kind of my bread and butter for my career. So kind of getting back to throwing those well, and good things seem to happen.
Thanks, Walker.
Next question's from Fabiano Daya. Go ahead.
Hey, Walker, you were mixing a lot tonight. I know you mentioned earlier that you went to your cutter a lot too. I mean, what sort of led to that? Was that sort of having seen them before, having them be familiar with you, or was that just sort of like how you sort of feel like where your stuff's at right now?
Yeah, I mean, it's a big pitch for me against left-handed hitters, and a little bit less to righties, but trying to get in and keep them off the fastball, I think, is a huge thing for me. So felt good with where that pitch was, and made some good ones and got some outs early.
And I mean, how did you feel about where the fastball's been at for you? And I know you didn't use it as much tonight as you had in previous starts, but obviously it's sort of your go-to pitch.
Yeah, it was a little sporadic there. Walked a couple of guys, hit Kelly, so it wasn't as kind of strike-oriented as I would like to be with it, but felt like it had some good life and made some pitches with it when I needed to, I think.
I know we've asked you a lot about sort of how you've been so effective despite maybe the strikeouts not always being there. I mean, what do you feel like it is, though, on the whole, that for your entire body of work that sort of led you to have the results that you have for such an extended period of time?
Well, I think Will and Barnes are doing a really good job, as I've said, of putting me in positions to either get a swing and miss or soft contact, and I think that's given me the ability to kind of tread water when I'm not making the perfect pitches all the time. So. I think the cutter, I think I've been throwing a little bit more two-seam to try and get through some games quicker, more efficiently. So, it's a combination of factors, but tonight it was kind of all of it together.
Thanks, Walker.
Next question's from Juan Toribio. Go ahead.
Hey, Walker, as you get into the 6th and the 7th, do you have to calm yourself down, or are you just kind of locked in?
No, I don't think there's a calming down element to it. Obviously, this is the biggest stage for us and what we do, and still a lot of pride and adrenaline in being in a major league ball game. So you just kind of go with it and see what happens.
Thanks, man.
You got time for one more. Go ahead, Eric.
Walker, just wondering, in the various competitions you have with the fellow pitchers, are sacrifice bunts included in those, and is that something you're aware of or working on?
No, I mean, that is part of our little offensive competition that we have going, but it's not you don't get as many points for sack bunts as you do for what Julio and Kershman doing. So, no, it's been fun for us to do that. Obviously, sack bunt's a big part of our job, and you know, I think I got 2 of them down. I got 3 down, but one of them I don't think I got credit for. So, you know, did okay.
Dave, what was it about Walker's performance from your viewpoint that allowed him to have such a dominant and successful evening?
There were so many things, man. Man, I wanted that no-hitter. Everyone wanted it. I think the fastball velocity was his best in quite some time, working to all quadrants. The cutter was really good, mixed in a few change-ups. The curveball was sharp, and I don't know, he had 9-10 punch, something like that. I mean, he was just on point. It was just electric all night long.
Is there any difficulty with watching a player's pitch count when they're in a position to attempt a no-hitter? Is that a difficult decision for you to make in those moments?
It is, but I was going to ride him. I just think that the pitch count is one thing, but I think when you peel back a layer, it's stress of innings, and there wasn't any stress. And he was repeating his delivery, he was locating the stuff held, so I was going to see it through. I wanted it for him.
And have you had a chance to talk to Walker about his performance yet this evening? And if so, is there anything you can share with us from that conversation?
I talked to him, and he just said he felt great. And, you know, that's kind of, he wanted it. You can feel it. The ballpark wanted it, and it just didn't happen. But the takeaway is that he threw the heck out of the baseball tonight.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Next question is from Bill Plunkett. Go ahead.
Dave, you have a history of pulling guys from no-hitters. Why did you feel like you were going to ride him this time?
Well, I think it's just, Bill, it's a narrative that obviously gained a lot of traction. You get a guy that never gone into the 7th inning, coming off Tommy John, making his first start, never threw more than 80-something, 86 pitches. There's another guy with a blister that there's blood on the baseball. So I just don't think that you can, they're all the same. And today, where he was at, the stress of innings, it just made sense. And after, if it would have went through the 8th inning, we would have saw, you know, kind of read and react at that point.
How far would you have gone? He's never thrown more than 117 pitches in a game.
Yeah, I would say something around 125, something like that.
When you say there was no stress in the game, did you see anything where, you know, there's usually a play in a no-hitter where you go, wow, defense saved it for him?
No, because I think that if you look at through 6, I think there was 9 punch and a lot of fly balls, some weak contact ground balls. So there wasn't really that one play. I think that early on he got the Pavin Smith double play, and that was kind of after the walk. I think that was a big play right there for him, and it's his momentum going into the rest of the game.
Thanks, Dave.
Yep.
Dodgers take the series with a 9-3 win over the Diamondbacks in Game 2. Chance to sweep Sunday afternoon on Father's Day. But the big story, Walker Buehler, 7 1/3 dominant innings, took a no-hitter into the 8th.
Yeah, a little different repertoire that he used than back when his first start against him when he was so outstanding. This today was more fastballs, and with those more fastballs, then that set up the off-speed stuff. So the curveball and the slider were very effective, but he only needed them to finish people off. He was able to use the fastball all night long.
I really saw that big drop on the curveball tonight. It was a little bit different than his last outing.
Yeah, you really like his curveball when it's straight down, like the 12-6. Keep it on the plate because it really mimics the high fastball. When he starts sweeping it and pulling it, they usually just take it right out of hand.
And the offense got going, too, because in the last game of the Philadelphia series, they were shut out. They were shut out for a bunch of innings last night until they scored in the 8th, but now the runs are coming again.
Yeah, 9 runs tonight is more runs than they've scored over the last 3 games combined. Everybody in the lineup got it done. There was a hit from every starter, and you think about it, when the length of the lineup is like this and they're still not completely healthy, this is a very dominant offense.
So again, now they'll go for the sweep behind Tony Gonsolin on Sunday afternoon. Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks, and Walker Buehler was dominant.